Our first guest tonight is a country music superstar from Oklahoma who has had more than 20 #1 songs. His latest album is called Texas, which is named after the state. Please say hello to Blake Shelton. I've already introduced you twice. Thanks for winging it and singing it. Many people are afraid of that. I hope that doesn't air. Oh, we really could talk about it. Welcome back to our channel, Blake Shelton. Blake has been in a lot of trouble in his personal life, which is what keeps the media interested in him. From being named Sexiest Man Alive by People magazine to being a standout coach on The Voice, Blake's career has always been in the spotlight. Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage lies a story of shocking relationships, rumors of infidelity, and deep personal struggles that he rarely talks about now that he's 48 and has been through the ups and downs of life. Blake has finally spoken out about rumors that got people talking. What really happened? What secrets are now coming to light? How did a boy from Ada, Oklahoma become a global country music star and find love with Gwen Stefani along the way? Join us as we explore this unexpected and emotional journey. Blake Shelton was born on June 18, 1976, in the small town of Ada, Oklahoma, which has a population of just over 177,000 people. He grew up in a family that not only it was full of musical history and love. His father, Richard Shelton, was a car salesman who loved music, and his mother, Dorothy Shelton, ran a beauty salon who loved country melodies. Their shared love of music lit a spark in Blake from a very young age. Blake's love of music became clear early on. At age 12, he learned to play the guitar from his uncle, which was the start of his musical journey. It wasn't long before his talent showed. He wrote his first song at just 16. Blake had won the prestigious Denbo Diamond Award in Oklahoma, which was a big deal that showed off his amazing talent. However, Blake's family life wasn't always easy. His older brother, Richie Shelton, died in a car accident in 1990 when Blake was only 14. The tragedy left an indelible mark on his life, and his father told him, "You'll never get over this, son. You'll just learn to live with it." Blake later realized how true those words were. As a tribute to Richie, he co-wrote the song Over You with Miranda Lambert many years later. The song won CMA Song of the Year and became one of Blake's most moving and emotional works. With big dreams of making it big, Blake made the brave choice at age 17 to leave his hometown and move to Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music. Blake's early years in Nashville were anything but easy. He worked hard writing songs for other artists and taking every performance chance to build his career. He overcame many problems with unwavering determination and fiery passion, which led to his rise in the music industry, career heights, and prestigious awards. Blake Shelton wasted no time showing that he was born to make music. In 2001, he released his first single, Austin, a heartfelt ballad about a bittersweet love story. With his deep, warm voice and rustic charm, the song quickly won over millions of hearts and stayed at the top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart for 5 weeks in a row. Austin was #1 on the radio. It wasn't just the start of a glittering career for Blake, it was a sign that a promising country music star had arrived. Austin's success wasn't just due to its melody or vocals, it was because it touched on tender emotions like first love and the deep regrets of losing someone close. This made it a radio hit and the beginning of Blake's long, bright career as a rising star in the country music scene. His fame with a string of great albums and hits, from classics like The Baby to modern hits like Honeybee, Blake continued to shine with albums like The Dreamer, 2003, and Barn and Grill, 2004, which showed off his unique ability to mix traditional country values with a modern twist. One of the standout songs from this time was Old Red. Blake's storytelling turned the song into a mini-movie, with every lyric painting vivid characters and settings that pulled listeners into the world he was creating. Blake was signed to Warner Brothers Records after Giant Records shut down in 2001. During this time, his career took huge steps forward. Austin was his first #1 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, where it stayed for 5 weeks. His success went beyond music, as he created a genuine and relatable image that made him one of the faces of modern country music. The release of his album Red River Blue in 2011 was a turning point in his career. It was his first album to top the Billboard 200 chart. Hits like Honeybee won over listeners with their happy and positive vibes, showing that Blake's music wasn't just for traditional country audiences. He broke down barriers and connected with fans of all ages and musical tastes. Despite his huge success, Blake never forgot his roots. Songs like God's Country continue to show his love for his home country and the simple values he holds dear. Over the years, he has been honored with many prestigious awards, including 10 CMA Awards and 6 ACM Awards. 8 Grammys and 7 People's Choice Awards solidified his place in the industry. In 2010, he was inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame for his unwavering contributions to the music world and became a member of the Grand Ole Opry, a monumental achievement that confirmed his status as one of the legends of country music. Outside of music, Blake won hearts with his humor and sincerity as a coach on The Voice. His witty jokes, dedication to his contestants, and natural ability to connect with audiences made him more than just a celebrity. Blake has been open about how The Voice not only changed his career, but also his life. It's where he met Gwen Stefani, his future wife, and the person who inspired him the most. Blake Shelton rose from a small town in Oklahoma to become a modern country music icon. Even though he's at the top of his game, he stays grounded, which makes fans feel like he's a member of their own family. This, along with his natural musical talent, has helped him conquer stages. Blake Shelton is a superstar and a true ambassador of country music in the eyes of both fans and critics. Rolling Stone once called him the face of country music for more than a decade. His contributions go beyond topping the charts. They inspire the next generation with a message of perseverance and passion for music. And rumors behind the chart-topping hits and the stage's bright lights. Blake Shelton's love life has always been a focus for fans and the media. Blake Shelton has had a lot of different kinds of relationships, from happy marriages to heartbreaking ones, to his current relationship with Gwen Stefani. Blake Shelton met Cat Williams when he was only 15 years old, and she had just graduated from high school. Their first love grew through their youth and culminated in a simple wedding in 2003 that was only attended by close family and friends. The simple ceremony showed how genuine and down-to-earth Blake was. But their marriage quickly hit rough patches as Blake spent a lot of time, long periods of time, away from home building his career in Nashville. By 2006, the couple was officially divorced, with the paper citing inappropriate marital conduct. Cat hinted at possible cheating, which led to public speculation. Blake later admitted that the relationship ended because he married his best friend instead of his true love. It was a sad ending, but it taught him a lot about love and relationships that changed the way he thought about them after his first marriage. Blake met Miranda Lambert at the CMT's 100 Greatest Duets in 2005. Even though Blake was still married to Keith and Miranda was engaged to Jeff Allen, there was an undeniable spark between them as soon as they took the stage together. Blake admitted that he fell in love with Miranda on stage, knowing that it wasn't supposed to happen. After ending their previous relationships, Blake and Miranda started dating and eventually got married in 2011 in a country music wedding that was called A Fairy Tale. In the early years of their marriage, Blake and Miranda became a power couple who worked together on hits like Over You, an emotional song about Blake's late brother. But behind the glamorous image, their busy schedules and growing distance made things harder in their relationship. Blake spent a lot of time in Los Angeles as a coach on The Voice, and Miranda was often on tour. Rumors of cheating on both sides made things even worse. In 2015, Blake and Miranda announced their divorce, ending a love story that had been both beautiful and difficult. While they were apart, rumors of extramarital affairs kept the public interested. Miranda once said that the stresses of their lives tore them apart. Blake, on the other hand, denied the cheating claims, but had to deal with constant media attention. In the midst of the chaos and heartbreak, Blake found new hope in his relationship with Gwen Stefani. They met in 2014 when Gwen joined The Voice as a coach. At the time, both were recovering from the pain of failed marriages, which created a bond of shared understanding. At first, Blake and Gwen were just friends, but over time, their friendship grew stronger. In 2015, they made their relationship public, and their love story quickly became a fan favorite. Blake's relationship with Gwen wasn't just about healing, it was also a turning point in his life. In 2021, they had a small wedding at their Oklahoma ranch, where Blake accepted his role as both a loving husband and stepfather to Gwen's 3 sons. Blake freely admitted that becoming a stepdad to Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo was a new experience. He once said, "At first, I didn't know where I fit into this family, but over time, the instincts of being a father came naturally, and it's changed me profoundly." Gwen has also talked about her doubts about her relationship with Blake. Even though they seem like the perfect couple, Gwen has said she sometimes wonders if their love will last. "Some days I question whether I'm still attractive to Blake," she said, "but I've come to realize those are just my insecurities talking. Blake has made it a point to reassure Gwen that she is the love of his life. The couple often shares simple but meaningful moments together, like writing songs together, taking care of their ranch, and raising their kids as a team. Despite rumors of schedule conflicts and arguments about having more kids, Blake and Gwen have kept their close relationship. They even co-wrote the song Purple Irises to show how strong their love is, defying any rumors of trouble. Blake once said that Gwen was more than just his wife, she was the Blake Shelton. Surprised fans by leaving The Voice after 23 seasons. For many, it seemed like a brave move, but for Blake, it was a way to put his family first. Blake has often talked about how the show helped him rediscover himself after years of emotional pain. The Voice changed his life in ways he never imagined. It solidified his status in Hollywood and introduced him to Gwen Stefani, the woman who changed his life completely. But being on a long-running TV show like The Voice came with sacrifices. He had to travel a lot, deal with the attention, and work long hours, which left him with little time for his family. After marrying Gwen and becoming her stepfather to her 3 sons, Blake realized he needed to spend more time at home, and he told me the truth. That's why he quit The Voice. To be there for his kids when they need me, not just as a country music star or a TV coach. But leaving Hollywood's bright lights didn't mean Blake was giving up his career. Instead, he went back to his roots in country music, which was his first love. In 2024, Blake signed a new contract with BMG, which marked the start of an exciting new chapter in his career. He released the single Texas, a deeply moving song about family. Blake's decision to leave Hollywood wasn't about taking a step back. It was about rediscovering himself and focusing on what really matters. Along with his musical comeback, Blake has had to learn how to balance his career with his duties as a stepfather. Since he has never had children of his own, taking on the role of parenting Gwen's 3 boys has been very hard for him. Blake admitted that his early days as a stepfather were hard. As a new stepdad, I didn't know what I was supposed to do or where I fit in this family, but over time I realized my role wasn't just as a father, but also as a partner and a friend. Blake enjoys the simple moments he shares with his family, like taking the kids to Disneyland and sports games and spending quiet evenings on their Oklahoma ranch. He's been honest about how becoming a stepfather has taught him more about himself than he ever thought possible. I used to think I wouldn't be able to be a stepfather. Blake's decision to leave Hollywood has also helped him return to the simple values he once loved. Instead of a busy schedule of filming and media appearances, he now spends his days taking care of the ranch, raising his kids, and writing music. He says this new hobby has given him peace and a sense of fulfillment that he hadn't felt before. Blake Shelton's journey shows how important it is to put family first. Blake Shelton continues to win fans' hearts through his music and the simplicity of his everyday life. He has shown that sometimes taking a step back is not a retreat, but a way to get closer to what really matters. For Blake Shelton, leaving Hollywood is not about giving up fame, but rediscovering the values of family and real life. "I've always been a country singer first," he once said, and now he is the country singer of today. Living true to that sentiment, Blake Shelton has found the perfect balance between his career and personal life. His journey is an inspiration for anyone looking for the true meaning of life. As he moves into a new phase of his life, Blake Shelton's love for music is stronger than ever. In fact, he is solidifying his place in country music by putting out projects that are meaningful and draw on both his personal experiences and his music. Blake released the single Texas after signing with BMG, which was a heartfelt tribute to his roots and the simple values he has always held dear. The song is not only a declaration of his return, but also a testament to his unwavering love for country music, which is where he has always belonged. Blake hasn't just worked on solo projects. He and Gwen Stefani continue to work together on music projects, from duets like Nobody But You and Happy Anywhere to Purple Irises. Gwen has said that writing songs and performing with Blake strengthens their relationship. Music isn't just how we work, it's how we show our love and respect for each other. Outside of music, Blake and Gwen are involved in charity work together. They have put together many fundraising performances to support charities that help kids learn and animals get better care. Their love for the community goes beyond big projects and includes smaller, more personal ones as well. Gwen has said that Blake's humility and kindness make her want to join him in making a positive difference in the world. Even though Blake Shelton's career is going well, he has made it clear that family is still the most important thing in his life. He continues to work on finding a balance between professional success and building a strong, loving home. Moments of joy with Gwen and her 3 sons are what inspire him to pursue his musical passion while always keeping family as his top priority. Blake said, "I want my kids to grow up in a home full of love and togetherness. That's what really matters." Looking ahead, Blake plans to release more personal music projects as well as explore new styles while staying true to the tradition of country music. "I want to challenge myself but never forget where I came from," he once said. Blake also wants to get involved in more community projects, especially those that teach kids music and protect the environment. For Blake Shelton, the future doesn't just include big stages and #1 songs. It's a balance between his artistic passion and his family duties, whether he's on stage or at his cozy home in Oklahoma. Blake will continue to live his authentic life as a talented artist, a devoted husband, and a loving father. His journey ahead will not only touch the hearts of fans, but it will also inspire others with lessons of love, dedication, and kindness. Blake Shelton's journey has been full of ups and downs, including broken relationships and difficulty with Gwen. He has dealt with everything from endless rumors to finding true love with Gwen Stefani with sincerity, humility, and unwavering optimism. Every choice he has made, like quitting The Voice to focus on his family or going back to his country music roots, shows how much he values love, family, and passion. Looking back on this journey, it's clear that Blake Shelton has won over not only the charts, but also the hearts of millions. He doesn't just sing about life, he lives it. What do you think of Blake Shelton's inspiring life journey? Which part of his story speaks to you the most? Share your thoughts below. Blake is more than just a star. He is living proof that no matter how hard things get, we can always find light at the end of the tunnel as long as we keep going and believe in ourselves. And for Blake, this journey is far from over. He's still singing, still loving, and still living a life that many people would dream of. Please let us know what you think in the comments section below. If you liked the story, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more amazing stories.